Damage fans, we are live here at the Great Philadelphia Comic Con in Oaks, PA. We're about to go meet some very interesting characters. We got a bullet and we got a doctor. Stay tuned to find out who it is, and you're going to be completely damaged.
Completely damaged! Completely damaged!
Damage fans, we are live here at Great Philadelphia Comic Con, and I'm with Keystone Ghostbusters. Guys, thanks for your time.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Definitely. Now I got to ask, man, what do you guys do besides kill ghosts?
Well, trapping, containing ghosts. We don't actually kill them; they're already dead. Yeah, it's a thing. We do charitable events. We do children's hospitals. We do different conventions and stuff like that.
How do you enjoy going to Comic Cons like this?
Oh, we absolutely love it. I'm a regular at conventions, not so much as a Ghostbuster, but I do a lot of stuff with these guys as well. Yeah.
How'd you guys get started in this?
Our organizer, the main guy, Andrew Leffler.
Yes, Major Andrew Leffler.
Yes. Yeah, he's our major. He started the group along with Tony Rojas.
Yes.
About 2 years ago.
Yes.
And we're constantly recruiting, constantly getting new members as well as associate members in the greater Pennsylvania area.
Now, where are you guys originally located?
Pottstown area. Yeah.
Now, you guys aren't afraid of any ghosts, right?
Absolutely not.
Well, sometimes I do get afraid of ghosts, and then I have to call in my doctor.
Really? Well, I have a psychiatrist of my own. A doctor, you could say.
Hi, RC.
Dr. CarlMartin in the house.
I just can't believe that my two worlds right now are colliding. My Ghostbusters and my wrestling. The treatment really has surpassed all different venues. And now look at him, Dr. Bullen.
Hey man, it's good to see you again.
Always a pleasure.
How you been?
I have been wonderful. How's been that little fear of werewolves? Do you still feel a little off during the full moon?
Actually, I'm quite getting used to it. I since then bought a dog, and now when things start getting a little off, I can tell right away. So then I can go and hide. Sometimes I'll call you if I need. Just
do make home visits.
Well, guys, you just been completely damaged. Stay tuned for more damaged interviews live here on the Comic Con.
Welcome back to Completely Damaged. I'm sitting here with what I assume is a world famous web slinger. Now, I need to know. You hide yourself behind a mask, obviously, for secure reasons. But what I need to know is what inspired the mask. Was it some immense trauma in your life?
Back in my wrestling days, I was a selfish superhero. I wasn't even calling myself a hero. I was in it just for the money. And I let that money go to my head. I wasn't thinking about what was important, and because of that, I lost my uncle. So when my uncle died, I put on the mask, and I took on the responsibility of protecting people and putting them before myself.
I think I seem to recall seeing an event at one point. You didn't happen to face off against Bonesaw, did you?
Oh, I did.
He had you for 3 minutes! 3 minutes! And you made it through! No one else had done that night!
Never touched me.
Again, worlds collide here on Completely Damaged. Amazing. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
Mr. SpiderMan.
My pleasure.
Stay tuned.
Damaged fans, every Monday morning from 10 to 11 on MonkaRadio.com, you can hear me, RC, alongside Arthur, the Bullet Littman, and Matt Porter as we bring you Damage Radio. We have interviews with pro wrestlers, musicians, NASCAR people, and more. So make sure you get Damage Radio live.
I'm Arthur the Bull Littman, and we have a special guest right here. And tell me, what's your costume about?
Hi, I'm Allie Z Cosplay, and my costume is Mosquito Girl from One Punch Man.
Wow, that's good. So what is it about anyway?
Well, One Punch Man is about a hero who no one knows his name, but he's the strongest hero and he can defeat any enemy in one punch. So I happen to be one of the enemies that dies first in the show, so yes.
What do you enjoy most about Comic-Con?
You know what I like about Comic-Con is there's so many different fandoms from so many different people all in one place. And it's so fun to just show up and meet people that like the same things you like.
Wow, that's really good. So I appreciate you for your time. Back to you, RC.
Completely Damaged fans, look who I found. He's a sergeant. He's Sgt Slaughter. Thank you for your time, sir.
At ease, maggot.
Now, I gotta ask you, man. You were pro-USA and then you turned on us to join Saddam Hussein for the USA, man. Why? That's all I gotta ask you.
Because of the Sheik. The Sheik is the best.
Now, what inspired you to pursue professional wrestling?
Well, I got tired of beating up the little maggots and drills and was like, you know what? I want more of a challenge. And that's when I stepped into the ring.
I gotta ask you, man, there's so many professional wrestling out there. What was one of your favorite WrestleMania moments?
When I made Hogan submit.
Well, Sgt Slaughter, I appreciate your time, man, and at ease.
At ease, disease.
Back to you for more Completely Damaged action.
Welcome back to Completely Damaged. And I came across something that seems so macabre and so dark, and for somebody so lovely. Why? What is the inspiration behind this darkness?
Angels and demons.
Tell me more.
I play a normal human, and I have to save the world. So in order to do that, I have to die and become an angel.
Sounds like quite a sacrifice.
I got awesome wings.
Lovely. Lovely. They are an interpretation of her very freedom. Now tell me, what is this tome? What is this tome?
It's the book, the tome, that that you can get, that has the story of me dying, killed off by my mother, who wrote the book. She killed me.
A bit dark. Maybe a family session is necessary. Well, thank you so much for joining me, ladies, and I hope that if you need any treatment, I hope you'll see me here. Here, take this. Here's my card. Thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful day.
And I'm Arthur the Bull Littman, and I'm standing by the friend of the Matt, the Ultimate Kiss Man Porter.
Johnny Smoke as Gene Simmons live at the Great Philly Comic-Con.
So since you dressed up as the
God of Thunder.
Gene Simmons, and so of the Kiss Band, and tell me, what do you most like about Comic-Con?
Oh, it's fun. It's like Halloween every night, which is fine with me. That's why I do it. I've done Monster Mania. I've done Halloween, of course, car shows.
Really?
I've been even hired out to crash a few weddings. But it's I really was in a tribute band years ago with a costume, and I'm a real bass player. I've done, several Kiss tunes. Like, I want to rock and roll night party every day, yeah! But shout out, too, to my friend Matt Porter, probably on the air there in a few minutes in the Kiss Room in Montgomery County from his pal Johnny Smoke. Lick it up.
So I appreciate it for your time, and I really appreciate it, and I hope Matt, the Ultimate Kiss Man Porter, will be very glad to see you. Back to you, RC.
Welcome back to Completely Damaged. I'm here standing with...
My name is Sean, the World Geekdom Champion.
The World Geekdom Champion. Go ahead, show off that belt just a little bit. Wonderful. Now, did you compete against other geeks for that championship?
In a way, yes. In a way, things happened. Things were stolen in a way. They got missed an item, and I obtained an item.
That's wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful, because what I like is that you'll do whatever it takes to win. Maybe in the future, a bit of business could be done. Back to you, RC.
Damage fans, I'm here with William. William, thanks for your time.
Oh, no problem. Great to be here.
Yeah, describe your outfit, man. Why did you decide to wear this today?
Well, first of all, I love the 1960s Batman TV show. The great thing about DC Comics and all the stories is there's for adults, there's for kids, and I have a special place in my heart for the 60s stuff. I grew up with it, and honestly, Frank Gorshin as the Riddler is just one of the treats of that show. And I just wanted to represent that.
Definitely. Now, if you had your own superpower, what would it be?
I've obviously given this a lot of thought before, and I want to say probably the ability to read minds would be the one I would go for.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, what do you enjoy most about these comic conventions?
Honestly, since I'm into costuming and that kind of stuff, watching the guests is great, but my treat is just watching the level of craftsmanship and costuming that goes on.
Awesome. Now, my first love is professional wrestling, and I heard you're a wrestling fan as well.
I am actually a wrestling fan, yes.
Cowboy Bob Orton fan, perhaps?
The arm is still hitting a little bit, so let's not talk about that too much. But yes, yeah.
Nice. Now, we got to ask you, man. We just got done WrestleMania, man. Yep. What's one of your favorite WrestleMania moments?
Of all time?
Of all time.
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot here trying to...
Or top 5.
Well, let's just say, I can tell you right now off the top of my head, favorite match, top 3, let's say top 3. Stone Cold versus The Rock #2, WrestleMania X7. Amazing moment. I loved it. It's kind of hard to beat Steamboat versus Macho, WrestleMania 3. Oh, man. Amazing. And you know what? Let's just say, because I really enjoyed it, watching Kofi last WrestleMania win his first major heavyweight title. Amazing moment.
Definitely. And what are your thoughts on the business today?
I am very excited that some of the smaller companies are actually starting up and giving alternatives. WWE is the mecca. It's what everybody goes to. It's what everybody grew up with. If we all love wrestling, we all grew up watching DX and Bret Hart and Shawn and the Iron Man match and all that kind of stuff. But I'm lucky and I'm glad that we got other choices like New Japan's kicking up and Cody Rhodes has his AEW now, and I'm looking very forward to seeing what he comes up with that.
Definitely. Well, if you want to see superstars of tomorrow, we got the Monster Factory in Paulsboro, New Jersey. Guys like, King Kong Bundy, Bam Bam Bigelow, the list goes on and on, trained there, and Matt Riddle. So definitely check them out, man.
Oh, definitely. I love you. Just quoted half of my childhood right there, man.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your time very much and enjoy your time here at Comic-Con.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Damage fans, I'm here live with Raymond. Raymond, thank you so much for your time.
You're quite welcome.
Now, describe your outfit, man. You put a lot of work in this, man. Talk about it.
Well, this is BattleTech Fury. This is a different form of Nick Fury than what you're used to. I saw an action figure online when I was doing research for different things, and it was Nick Fury's head on. It looked like maybe a custom sculpt, and it was on a character that was armored, and I was like, well, that would be really cool to do a armored version of Nick Fury. We're used to seeing him leather jacket, trench coat, and just that's pretty much it. So I decided, you know what, I want to do something a little different. My twin that's over there, Mr. Fred Holt, he also does Nick Fury, and he does different versions of Nick Fury. And I said, you know what, I need to do a different version of Nick Fury. So I decided I'm going to do it based off of that action figure that I saw, which ended up being an illustration. And so I'm like, okay, so it's basically mostly made up of motorcycle riding parts. Usually I'm a foam guy. I'm a foam armor builder, and I usually build mostly my whole complete costumes out of foam. But the mobility isn't all that great. I can move, but I can't bend down. So I wanted to have a suit for today that I was able to, I have mobility, and I could, if I need to, I could bend down, I could pick stuff up, and still look cool at the same time. So this version of Nick Fury is, I think you're not probably going to see this version of Nick Fury with somebody else, So I was like, okay, I'm just going to put a bunch of motorcycle riding stuff together. I'm going to make some modifications. I built the chest plates and the shoulder straps, the belt. The belt's completely made out of foam. And I decided to use a shield money clip for the buckle. So the boots, motorcycle riding boots, sidearm, it's just a Nerf gun. Well, a cool Nerf gun though, but a Nerf gun. And so, because weapons policies, you want to make sure that everybody knows they're safe around whoever's dressing up.
Now, how long did it take you to make this?
Usually on my builds, it'll take me months. This I put together in a couple of weeks. Like I said, it's basically just buying. For this one was just buying, parts online. And once I got them, just adding, just putting the time in to make the foam pieces for the chest plates and the belt was the big thing.
When did you get into doing this?
I started in 2007. Started off doing Blade, which right there. Okay, after Blade, Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, and I've since then I've grown. I have Batman. I have Cyborg. So it's just it gets addictive, and then you just decide, okay, I'm gonna keep going at it, and started becoming a guest at certain shows, and I'm mostly a New England guy. So this is my first time at this particular show. They're doing an awesome job. I'm having a great time, and I came up here to see all the people that I don't get to see back on the New England area.
And what do you love most about Comic-Cons like this?
The people. Cosplay is in the most part, is a really tight-knit community, and for the most part, where it's like a big family, So it's like I said, I took that long drive to come up here to see people like my friend and my twin over there, and people that I haven't got to meet in person, but are friends with on Facebook. So just the camaraderie and the family, vibe that you get. And plus all the fans that really appreciate the work that we put into our suits, that want to come and take pictures or buy a print or buy merchandise and stuff like that. But that's secondary. The biggest thing is the fact that the love that you feel for whatever character you're doing, and that people want to come and take a photo with you because they enjoy your work that much.
Now, people at home watching, if they want to buy merch, where can they go?
Well, it's. For me, I don't sell too much of this stuff, but if you are interested in having anything that I have done custom-wise, you can find me at Raymond Ramus on Facebook, or you can find me on Raymond Ramus Cosplay on Facebook. Or if you're an Instagrammer, you can find me at Daywalker X Night. I'm now starting to do some commission work. I usually don't do as much commission work because I'm focusing on my builds, but I'm like, you know what? There are other people out there that might not be able to build something. So if they need something, I'm at that point where I'm willing to start making some stuff for those people.
Raymond, I appreciate your time very much, man. And remember, fans, don't keep it nice and neat. Keep it completely
damaged.
Damaged.